Hello gamers and boomers alike. Today I'm going to be teaching you the slash fill command, all the parts, the data values, the coordinates, and how to use it to the best of your advantage in your worlds and to do many different things like make worlds that have very small structures. You can turn those small structures into large structures using slash fill command. I will be teaching you how to replace blocks, you know, like over there. You could turn all that dirt into whatever you want. I'll be teaching you other parts of the slash fill. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing you need to understand is coordinates. Coordinates is your x, y, and z value in the world, and we're going to be using that for our slash fill command. So first off, the first number is your x. Usually it follows the line where of like the sun, and that's how you can know. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west, so east and west is your x value. North and south is your z value. Your x is the first number on the position right up here. That's what I'm talking about. Your x is the east and west value, or we also know it. I know it as the x. The last number is called your z. Your z value is like the x, but it goes north and south instead. The middle number is your y value. It determines how many blocks you are from bedrock. Going up increases it, going down decreases it. So for every command, we're going to find two sets of coordinates, right? And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a box, kind of like this. We're going to be getting 2 points, like a point right here and a point opposite of that. So like one right down here. So in your world where you want one of your corners, I would like it if you, well, it's easier if you were to stand right where it is, and then you see your position, memorize that. Or you could do what I like to do slash, get the command ready in chat, 141. Click enter, and it'll give you an error message, and then you go back in chat and you go up arrow or up on the D-pad in order to get to your last saved message. From there, we are going to want to go to our next point. So now if we go up some blocks, we see like the general area from that small corner up to where I'm standing. That's basically the box we're going to be making. So once again, you see your position, go in chat, and you copy it down. If you want, you can do one number at a time. It doesn't really matter as long as you get the full command down. So, 26, 9, 24. 26, 9, 24. Bam. Click enter, save that message. Now that you have your two coordinates, we need to figure out what block we want. For this demonstration, I'm going to just use using stone, but anything that's listed up over here is viable. There's other blocks that are not shown. You just have to type them out. For this, I'm just going to be using stone, because everyone knows what stone is. Basic material. Stone. Bam. Like that, you have a box. Like I said, you have to imagine a box for all your commands. You could do this with any type of block. It doesn't really matter if you want like a wood, you do like a log. Bam, you have logs. If you want, I don't know, glass. Bam, you can get glass. Works with all kinds of blocks. Works bedrock, anything. Yeah. So that's basically how you do your basic slash fill command. Put your comments down in the section. If you have any questions, put it down in the comment section. I will try and answer them to the best of my ability. And yeah. Alright. Let's assume that you want to like replace some blocks, right? Like all this dirt, diorite, granite, and all that. Let's say you don't want it, right? You can. So what you do is you go over to one side of your box. You get your command ready. Slash fill 49. For me, it's going to be 49. For you guys, it might be 500, 300. It's going to be all over the place. For everyone else, it's going to be a different thing depending on where in the world you're using this. Alright, so then put in your next coordinate. For me, it's 479. Bam. I got my first coordinate. Go on over here. Once again, get your second coordinate, memorize it, put it in the chat like that, one at a time, or you could just do it all at once. 11, 101. Alright, so now this is where we're gonna be replacing. So the first block you put is what we're gonna be turning the other stuff to. For an example, right? If we're gonna be targeting the dirt, right? And let's say we want to turn it to basalt. We'll put basalt, and we just want normal basalt, so we put 0. And now we put replace. Alright, replace basically tells the game, hey, we're turning this block into this block. Simple as that. Replace, and let's say we want to turn it all the stone, right? Stone into dirt, but we want to keep the diorite, the dirt, the andesite, and all that. Basically, as I said before, this is within this box, within these two coordinates, is replacing all the stone for basalt. And bam, just like that, you watched as that whole thing turned to stone. It also targets the other types of stone because I put stone 0. And yeah, if you want it all to come back, you go back, replace basalt with stone. Bam, just like that, all the stone is back. You can also target all the dirt. And if you want to clickbait, oh my god, diamond seed. You put diamond underscore or. This is basically the how it's gonna for all of the blocks in the game that have a space in it, like diamond space or coal space or. You're always gonna put an underscore. Otherwise, it'll think, oh yeah, these are two different things, right? So we're gonna put an underscore there, and yeah, we press enter. Oh my god, diamonds, we're rich. And yeah, just like that, you can turn whatever you want into whatever you want. Alright, so for some of these commands, you're going to be wondering, well, there's no really any commands for andesite, diorite, and granite, or the different colors of concrete. Now, that all has to do with data values. Data values select which kind of one of the version that you're trying to get. So for stone, if you put a data value of 2, you'd get andesite. Data value of 3, you'd get diorite. Data value of 1, you'd get granite. And basically, what we're going to be using data values for is just selecting the kind of version. Like, if you, for example, if you put a data value of 0 for concrete, you're always going to get white concrete. But if you put a data value of 1, you're going to get orange concrete. Alright, it's not that hard to understand. Data value of 10, you get purple. Alright, it's pretty easy to understand. So, you might be wondering, well, what the hell are you talking about? So, what you do in chat, you get your two coordinates. I'm just gonna be using my position or the hyperbole, I believe they're called. I'll be doing research after this to figure out what they are called. But anyways, after you get that and you get your what kind of block you want, then you're gonna see tile data or data values, as I like to call them. If you put 1 for stone, like I said, it's gonna be granite. If you put 2, or not, if you put a 2, you're gonna get polished granite. If you put a 3, you're gonna get andesite or diorite. Yeah, diorite. 4, you get the polished version. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is for each and every data value, there's a different type of version that you're gonna get. You know what? With stone, all the even numbers, with the exception of 0, are always going to be polished versions. As you can see, all the uneven are going to be like diorite and granite, unpolished, messy. Alright? It's not that hard to understand. It's pretty simple. For right, um, you can take a look at this clip. I'll put a link to it in the description of each of the data values for all these kind of blocks. And yeah, you could put like concrete slash fill your 2 coordinates, and then you could put the data value of the one I put up right next to the concrete, and you will get that kind. I have tested these. I've done the experimentation. It should